Hello there, my name is Ishtari, and last week was basically just me getting 120 thieving. Now, I was also planning on doing heists, but I wasn't able to get to that. And I'm going to take care of that this week, though we'll do it about partway through. Give us both something to look forward to. I have noticed that it's been a little while since I've done a farming run, and even though I have 120 farming, I was planning on continuing that, and I don't know, around the time of the beginning of this season, I think I just kind of stopped doing farming, which is unfortunate for me, because I do like to farm. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Wow. It has been so long since I've done a farm run, I've totally forgot what the run actually is anymore. So I'm gonna have to figure that out because I would like to get back into it. If anything, it's just a good side hustle, and lately I've fallen into the trap of focus hard on the thing you want to get and get it done. Past two videos, or past few videos maybe, have been like that. And variety is the spice of life, as they say. So I've been parked out in the Christmas village all weekend. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and go off to get the present that I've missed. So let's see here. That would be off this way. And I don't really need to come here anymore because I have it all. The only thing that I really need to worry about is buying these letters that I miss when I'm not able to get them, and I have all the Christmas spirit that I need. Wiki says that 4 weeks is around 32,000 spirit for just missing them, period. So that's that. I'll just not worry about this, get back into the main game, stop hovering around here. Although I will miss pelting people with snowballs. Oh, I don't have any snowballs equipped anymore. Alright, so there's that. Anything special? Nope. All XP and bonus XP. And I'm pretty sure that I actually have more. I've got even more than this, but here is enough to get me to 7 nice list entries. Actually, 6 or 8 apparently. That is perfectly okay though. And the last thing to do here for the week is to exchange paper. Ooh, I got Santa's Christmas present. That means I get a Santa, right? Or something super special. If I can sell that, because money would be nice. I just bought 2 bonds for something special. Possibly. I'm thinking about doing a no sell. At least not immediately. Bump it down some. Nope. Okay, well, I guess what I can go ahead and do is just use it, since I don't have it anyways. And that's something special is a Group Ironman. Me and a few other people from KOV or past KOV members have decided to get a Group Ironman going. And I'm thinking about maybe turning it into a series as well. I've also got a hardcore Ironman that I've only went through Tutorial Island on, and I think I'm gonna do that in the future as well, and maybe bring back the F2P guide, free-to-play guide, that I did an episode on, even recorded and started a script for the second episode on, and just haven't finished yet. A lot of my productivity has been cut down on lately, and I'm sure longtime viewers have probably noticed it because my secondary monitor just kind of took a crap on me, or at least the power box for it did. Recently got a new secondary monitor, so I should be able to ramp productivity back up again and start actually getting some work done. Already went through the whites and the blues. Let's see if I get anything special from the purple that actually is much cooler than a bunch of untradeable stuff. I don't mind untradeable stuff, but I am used to the Santa Clauses, and I guess we're not getting as many Santa Clauses because they want to kind of cut down on the money flow in the game. I guess the inflation is what I'm trying to say. Try and sell them if they sell, okay. If not, that's also okay too. I had to also buy another bond or use another bond that I had on hand to get some storage space in the bank because I was running close to being out, like, constantly. Let's figure out what I can do in the meantime because I want to try and get some animation done. I'm actually thinking that I go ahead and get back into the Slayer grind just a little bit. I do not want to fight Iron Dragons, and I think it's time that I kind of update my list some. I got some things that I really want in here, but I need Abyssal Demons in here for sure. And I'm not sure if anything's going to get removed outside of maybe Profane Scabberites. I had them on there in the past to get my hands on a Spectral Lens, and I got that. So no need for it to be on there anymore. Not for a preferred at least. They're a bit tough. And I think I'll go ahead and just remove them. I don't really need them on there anymore. So that'll leave me 2 spots after Abyssal Demons, and I guess I'll have to figure out what else I can do. For now though, it's Soul Devourers, which means I go to the Ox. This might be a little bit hard to see, but I can fit so much RuneScape on this screen. My luck has been going absolutely insane. I've already got a lot of these, 6 of them. And I haven't even been here for like half an hour. That's wild. I just keep hearing it go off on the other monitor, and I have to stop what I'm doing to go take care of it. But that is coming along nicely. So I don't know if I'll be able to get a level this week or anytime soon. Slayer is just really kind of slow. I never really noticed it before, but now I am. Ended up getting a level. I've been just kind of having this off on the secondary monitor and getting some Slayer done. I managed to get Abyssal Demons as a preferred, and I also got Edemus, so I got one more preferred that I'm able to take up unless I decide to delete some others. I've been managing to get some of the animation done, so I'm gonna go ahead and show off what I got since I feel like I'm at a fairly decent spot to start showing off again, I think. This has all been much harder than it has been before now. There's lots of little movements that I'm doing that I actually didn't think about until I started working on them, but you know, that's kind of the point. You want to push yourself, you don't want to stay the same. Tried getting it to where the one guy is actually fading away, but apparently that's really hard to do, and I haven't figured it out quite yet, so it's going to just be a shrinking to the ground. The last part is still not perfect at all, but I think I'm gonna leave it be for now, and then eventually when I go through to do the texturing, I'll fix all the little mistakes. Like there was a point in time where I had forgot to move the comm orb on his waist, and it just kind of hangs there. I realized that as I was doing the last bit, but I have to go back, correct that. All the soldiers need their short swords and shields, and I'm sure there's more that I haven't really spotted, but will later, I'm hoping. All right, I think that is probably enough Slayer. I've been, that's all I've been doing on here. Haven't got my present for this week, so let's see here. Looks like a mystery gift. That's okay. These are random shots, but now I need to get more notes to turn in for the week. That's easy enough. I already did all this. For a reason. Wow, I'm getting a lot of these. There we go. 22 of them. Oh, I can just add that to the tokens that I already have, or the fixate charges that I already have. And then let's see here. So it's 3, which is 21. And while we're here, the weekly paper exchange. Oh, I really expected more out of that. That's the most I've given up till now. So let's go ahead and knock this out. Very glad that this, the lamps and stars are, the lamps are going away soon. Alright, and then the last few purple presents. It looks like I'm not going to get a Santa this year. Normally, I get at least one. I got that last year, as well as the black candy cane. So, give that to Diongo. And this, and this. But I still can't believe I haven't gotten a Santa. That's pretty interesting. Maybe I've been going a little bit more chill than I thought I had been. I haven't exactly been able to lock in lately, I suppose is the right way of saying it. So I've just been kind of sitting here cooking up some blubbers, some protein, unstable, and also shellfish, which I've started doing recently. Figured it was time for a food upgrade, even if it's only a marginal upgrade, you know? But I guess I should get back to it, huh? So it is the very last day, basically, that I am able to do all the Christmas stuff. So I've got to, let's see here. Well, I've got to find my magic book and go off to Christmas Village. I've got to get the big present for the last week, and I've also got to get the normal present. So let's see here. Let's open up this big present. And looks just like a snow imp teleport override. And then I've also got to try my luck, I guess, for the very last time. And well, it looks like no Santas this year. No, that's a gold present. Cosmetic. I'm missing that. Oh no, I'm not missing that. How much is that? 140k allegedly? We'll see. So yeah, that looks like no Santa hats this year for me, which is a little bit disappointing. Normally, I get at least one Santa hat every year, if not two. I had to step away for a little bit to edit out that last clip. I've also got this to take. So, mystery gift and 700 Christmas spirit. Why didn't I get, like, anything else? A large bag of components, that's pretty nice. I have no idea what this is. Oh, I see. That's interesting. I figured there'd be something else, but no, there was not anything else. That's still pretty cool though. I'm happy with that. That's better than the mystery gifts that I got on my alts, anyhow. Ended up getting some more presents from turning in letters to Santa, so let's try again. And that looks like no. Although I got a bunch of the rest of the rings that I'm missing, or at least 2 of them. I think I already have that staff. No, I do not. I just want the Santa hats from my collection, that's all. Oh well. Let's move on, I suppose. Been thinking a lot lately. Got some things I want to talk about. As evidenced by my lack of videos lately, real life has been very hectic. It's been the holidays, so I hope you'll forgive me for that. But now that we're in a new year and the holidays are past us, I'm going to start doing more series. I'm going to branch out a little bit. I tried to do that free play guide a while back, but honestly, I've kind of lost interest in it. Free to play is, well, it's very unfamiliar to me, and I'm not sure that I'm the best person to be making that nowadays, seeing as I haven't really been free play in a very long time, even if it does hold some sentimental value in my heart. But another one that I'm definitely going to start and probably going to continue doing for, well, as long as I can is a Group Ironman. What I'm going to be doing is probably going to be, well, I guess let's finish talking before I try to get that stuff started. Basically, I'm going to kind of alternate each week what I'm doing, at least for the time being, until I'm able to, I guess, get it down to where I can do one video of each week, but it'll be next week. I'm going to be aiming to release a Group Ironman video, and then we'll get back to the main long Group Ironman, etc., so on and so forth. And the Group Ironman is actually going to be written out. It's not going to be just me talking off the top of my head and doing things and seeing what happens. You know, it's gonna be a little bit more scripted than that. A lot more scripted, actually. And there will be parts of it that aren't necessarily scripted, like, oh, we went and did this boss, got all the group together. That won't be scripted. But the rest of it will be. So I hope you look forward to seeing that, because I'm excited to get that started. It's been on my mind for a while now. I also plan on doing a hardcore Ironman in the future, which I've already started technically, but I haven't actually really done anything on it. And that'll probably be like maybe after the Group Ironman, or I don't know quite yet. I'll figure that out in the future though. So let's get these heists started, starting with the one here in Cairdet, which is the Vault of Hereditas, I believe, or something like that. Gotta figure out how to get it open now, so let's start. So here we are. Time to figure it out. I kind of rummaged through the wiki a little bit to look at it, but there's nothing like just doing it, basically. Little bushes to hide out in, and passes straight through the chest, so that means I gotta Mess with the shadow anchor, I guess, right there. I didn't really pay attention to this guy's pattern before. I don't think he goes into that room, but I could be wrong. Very wrong. So I guess we'll find out. Oh, he does. He does. I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get caught. Alright. Nope. Barely. Press shadow dial. Oh. Let's see if I missed anything back over here. Doesn't look like it. Oh my goodness. I might get caught here. Almost. Very, very close there. Watch this guy for a moment. He was a little bit further along, so I couldn't really actually watch his walk pattern. Or patrol route, I guess, technically. How did I get caught? Is it because the guy is in there? No. So how am I getting caught? Oh, it's because I guess there's a certain path you need to take. Oh goodness. That went away quickly. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to memorize that path very quickly because it goes away, well, very quickly. And I've already lost 24, maybe more. Yeah, 32 loot, and I want to kind of keep as much of it as I can. Yeah, wow, this Praetorian takes a long time to do his route. Alright, so I'm gonna have to remember this route very quickly. Looks like I got it. Power that shadow anchor, which will allow me to activate that. But there's probably loot over here as well. There's a bunch of pylons over there, a bunch of mini pylons maybe. There's also loot though, so I guess that's a safe area, quote unquote. There's also a safe back there too. I got caught and lost 20 loot. Real neat. That's interesting. Oh, there's two safes over here and a chest. I guess they figured you might get caught a lot right here. Gave you a helping hand. Here's another dead legionary that I missed. Hopefully I don't disturb its spirit again. I did. Looks like it's gonna head over this way though, so no point. Or will be soon anyways. Quote unquote soon, seeing as it's got a very long route to take. Alright, so while he's faffing about over there, I'm gonna go ahead and try this again. That's interesting. I don't have enough pylon batteries to activate those, or this shadow anchor. So, how can I get some more? So that's the heist end right there. I guess it kind of makes sense to just go ahead and end since I can't even power this shadow anchor anyways. I'll go ahead and end. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. I did not get a rare on this instance, but I guess you just gotta keep trying and trying again. So I guess that's what I'll do. Just keep trying it. And then sometime I'll move on to the next one. And then also, we got inverted capes now. And one thing that I'm gonna go after is the necromancy one because it's mostly purple. And probably the archaeology one as well, just because it's like my favorite skilling skill. And maybe defense and I don't know if I want thieving. Ooh, I kind of like the thieving one. So yeah, I guess that would be the 4 that I'd do. Necromancy one because, well, more purple. Here's a thought. I'm training thieving right now, and I plan on getting the thieving inverted cape. Or the inverted thieving cape. But I'm focusing on necromancy. Why is that? Maybe I should fix that. Let's see, where are you, thieving? There it is. Alright, and I already have the cape on too, so... Oh, well, you can't see that, but I do have the cape on, just trust. I figured out why I didn't have enough pylon batteries, and it's because I didn't realize it, but after you disturb the spirit, you can go back to the body, even if you're caught, and rummage through it again. So that's solved, and it's pretty neat because after you do the last room, you can just shut off the little pylon in the center of the room that catches you, which I like. Even if it's just an extra room, you know? Oh well, let's try and get my hands on at least something from here. Third attempt, and I got a Gloomfire bow. Somewhere, there it is. Right there. That's, I guess that's pretty cool, actually. That's, a high-level bow. I don't have a high-level bow. All I have are the, ascension crossbows, basically. That's it. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that very much indeed. Another Gloomfire bow, which is, pretty cool. I really like that. That's money now. That's just pure money, as long as it sells, of course. And now I get this. Let's see here. There we go. Got it all figured out. And let's go redeem them now. Here we go, I think. I don't exactly know how this works. So you can't turn them in on the one that gives them all. So this is who I have to actually talk to. Pretty nice. I like it. It's basically just the necromancy cape, except pink instead of purple. There is one down though. I'm gonna have to work on the necromancy one next. But first, I do believe that I have a bow that I can sell, and then also time to move on to the next heist. Check it out. It does not sell immediately at median price, which is a little bit disappointing. I guess everybody else is also off having done that. Oh, there we go. Now it's sold. Went down 10%, but at least it sold. This one is apparently a bit more dangerous, so let's hope I don't die or anything. Yeah, this one is a bit harder, just a tiny little bit. Yeah, I died. That's interesting. That one is much harder than the other one. Much, much harder. Well, I managed to get past it. I forgot to record it, but I did. So now I just need to go back through and pick up all the loot that I missed, and then I can leave out of here. But at least I can actually move now instead of just crawl about, basically. Yeah, so far I'm not quite as much of a fan of this one as I am of the Vault of Hereditas. Another death. Yeah, I'm really not enjoying this heist as much as the first one. I want to complete it at least once, though. Alright, I made it past where I died last time, which was down there. I was trying to make it out of there after getting the chest, and, well, that didn't work out too well. So now I've got this room. This is all extra stuff, I guess. It's not on the main path. But I kind of need all the little bit of help that I can get, because I'm only at 330 loot, and I try to aim for that max amount, you know? And don't look at my time. It's embarrassing, I know, but I've also just been kind of sitting here a lot, too. And right after that, I died on the opposite side of that little section. Jesus criminy. Awful, awful, awful. So I took care of that side over there first this time. Let's see if I can get out of here. There we go, I got out of there. So now I just need to, well, leave this area. Everything is done. And I am at 371. There's like 600 something, so I should be okay as long as I don't take too many more hits. But I know how that goes for me because I kind of suck. Here we go, my chest out of here. That wasn't so hard. It just, this whole one kind of reminds me of like Crash Bandicoot almost. But it's not a 3D platformer, so it's a little bit harder for me to just move around and get things done. It looks like I managed to get all 500 loot, though. I'm probably not going to come back here. I did not enjoy this one nearly as much as I enjoyed the first one. But pretty good loot, I'd say. Yeah, I enjoy the loot at least. It's a lot higher value, at least on this first one, than the first heist. But now it's time to go for the inverted cape that I wanted to start going for originally, which is the necromancy one. So I guess I'll go and set up to do some rituals on With the dang, where is that island? The island, you know, the other one, not the site, the Ungale site, I think. Yeah, Ungale. I'll start with Necro, or with the lesser Necro. Looks like I have all the shards that I'm going to need. I also managed to pick up some more Christmas wrapping paper. I'm not sure if you can still turn it in, but if so, I should probably go ahead and take care of that as well before closing out this video. Looks like yes, I think. Yep. Alright, well, still a bunch of junk mostly. So, why doesn't it let me just turn these in? There we go. Got it figured out. Alright, there we go. We got the inverted cape now. Let's go take a look at it out in the open world instead of in a dark place like that. Oh yeah. I dig it, I dig it. Now let's keepsake it. Gonna need to get some new keepsake keys soon enough. Perfect. That does it for this episode, though. I'm gonna probably keep on thieving from here and doing bossing going forward to make a little bit of money. I'm gonna need it. But if you like this episode, feel free to go ahead and do that. If you felt the opposite way, you can do that as well. While you're down there, why not comment or even possibly subscribe? I would really appreciate it. I'm on the journey to 500 subs. Still rather far away, but I'm hoping that I can get there. But until next time, happy games.
Bye, have a great time.